Right, so I'm going to give you a quick download of what is inside the tent before we put anything in there. Oh, snail's doing count. So, obviously the front is already unzipped, more or less. So, as you can see, she's a little bit mucky, she needs a clean, which we're going to do that this weekend. But you've got a little skylight. Now I do recommend you leave that open when you're sleeping, just because it can get a wee bit moist inside. And then this is your mattress. So it's like a memory foam type mattress with like a waterproof sort of material on it, which is absolutely fantastic. There is the great outdoors, of course. What I absolutely love about this tent is the fact that you can get panoramic views. Literally right the way around. .360. Check that out. The sun's going to be beautiful setting tonight. Another fantastic thing about these windows is you can either have your fly nets up or down, whichever floats you bought. Obviously that protects you from bugs, but without gives you a better view, including of that beautiful sheep buttocks right there. Gorgeous. But yeah. Now, one thing that you do need to make note of when you're parking up and deciding where you're going to put your tent is which side it opens up at, because I've tried sleeping at the door angle and it isn't great. So you want to make sure that your head's towards the back, like here, which obviously means that you want to be on the right angle, because the last thing you want to do is park your car on a slant like we did last time and then be sleeping on a dead funny angle. A, not good for your back. B, not good for your good night's sleep. C, it's just a nightmare, so just don't do it. So yeah, always make sure that your car is on the right angle, which I've had to drive through the field today. I've made a bit of a mess trying to find the perfect spot where the car is level. So fortunately for me tonight, no matter which way I did sleep, it would be pretty level. But yeah, that's that. I do have a thermal liner for the inside of here, and it clips to all of these. And then like it doesn't go beneath the mattress, but it clips all the way around, and obviously it just gives you that extra lining. I don't think I'm going to use it tonight. I don't know actually. Let me check the weather. Yeah, no, I think we're going to be alright tonight for the thermal liner, just because it's only going to get down to about 3 degrees, and I do like to sleep in the cold anyway. I can't stand sleeping in the heat. So yeah, I've got to skip the thermal liner for tonight. Don't think I need it. Shelley has lent me his tent light, so I'm going to give that a look and put my furry lights up and get the sleeping bags in. Lights. Sleeping bag. Right. Now this is the light that Shelley gave me. This is the OEX light that's actually made for the tent. It does say that it's quite bright. The only thing is it needs a USB. Velcro is not good with gloves. It needs a USB, you know, like plug socket. But I think it literally, let's go this way, Velcros to the tent, so that's nice and easy. Job's a good un, Dave. Job's a bloody good un. Right, let's not do that yet. So then what I usually do is I've got these lights from Amazon. They do loads of different variations. I believe that red one's an SOS one from what Jenny's told me. They even have fairy lights, so I tend to thread these around. So I loop through these as such. Leave that as the main one there. And then these fairy lights thread out. I thought I saw somebody then, but there's not. Right, which way are we going today? That one's got one, so I'll pop that there. I can't work out how to get a clip off another clip. Yeah. Right. Excuse me. So we're going to thread this way. Then there's little Velcro things here as well, so I tend to just like loop them through that. As such. These little things that hold the door up, thread them through there. Clever, huh? And this one. You just obviously want to make sure that you use the ones that are going to be on the inside and not on the outside, because I've done that before and it didn't go down very well. Quick loop-de-loop through there, loop. Honestly, they're absolutely huge, these, so you can just keep unthreading and unthreading until you get the right thing, and then you just roll it back up and jobs are good. And through here, round the back, where my pretty little head will lie for the evening. What have I done wrong? That one. Now this does usually have a little clip on the end of it, but I snapped it last time I was camping, so we're just gonna do this. And link it into that. Now, I'm going to tighten it all up. And literally, whatever your excess is, roll it back in, baby. And that are the lights. That is the lights done. So let me see if I can show you the fairy lights. So they're the fairy lights. I'll show you better tonight, just because obviously it's daylight, you can't really see very much at the minute. They even do dancey lights though. There we go. Right. Sleeping bag. So this is a double sleeping bag that I got from Go Outdoors. I think it was £35 for members price. Absolutely brilliant. Perfect size for in here, literally perfect. It is high gear, good quality. It's definitely big enough for two people. I just get a little bit stressed out sometimes, you know, when you can feel the other person laying on something so you can't move it. But it is the perfect size. I keep thinking that's a person moving outdoors and it's not. Pop that there, them there, that there. Cat's been sat on this though, so you can see where he's plucked it all, the little bugger. I'm not gonna, oh, motorbikes. I'm not going to get the blue one out just yet because I'm going to wait to see whether or not I need it tonight. Because we all know that sleeping bags are a nightmare to put back in. But this was also from Go Outdoors, £10 for a single. Perfect, if you ask me. Then last but not least, we need pillows, and then that will be our humble little abode for the evening. Hey you guys. This is us. Perfect. So here we have it, camp for the night. Stunning views. The sunset was lovely. I grew up over there somewhere. I don't know if you can see any of the stars. Probably not. Let's take a quick look at these lights. These are the ones that I got from Amazon. This is the one that Callum's got, the OEX one that fits in the tent. The only thing is you need a battery pack. See how bright they actually are. I'm going to switch this off. Let's see. Brighter than I expected actually. That's not bad. It's not bad. Is there any other settings on it? No. That's the only downfall. I'm a bit of a weirdo when it comes to ambient lighting. I prefer more of a soft colour than a LED light. But still, that, for how minimal it is, like I say, it's just a downer that you've got to connect it to a battery pack, but at least wires long. That's pretty good. I like it.
Well, maybe a 10 I don't remember. Alright, I haven't seen it, Jesus, Frank, look at the state of you. Go home, take a bath. You stink. I'm making a stand. Mate,
It's 4 a.m. 4:20 a.m. I just woke up, gone for a wee. I can hear all the little shrews chirping, squeaking around me. They sound dead cute. I just hope they don't climb in my car and eat my exhaust pipe. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to sleep, get up in a few hours.